All right, fellas, gonna give this one more try. I don't know what the tablet is doing, bro. I really don't know, but we're gonna give it one more try. One last try. Yo, all right, we got 3 people in there. What it do, Mr. Mad? Linden. Yes, sir. Okay, man. I don't know what it is, man. My internet is really tripping right now, bro. I have no clue what's going on, man. I know Tony going live. I was on there for a minute. I know JT went live. I was on there for a minute as well. But I had to check in with my peoples, man, to see what was going on. We might not get a lot of people because I know it's a lot of people. Most of the people who watch my stream watch their streams too. What's up, PERC? What it do? What it do, my guy? What the word is, man? Just out here doing a little wrenching, man. I got me a Outcast 8S wheelie bar that's going on the crates, and so gonna do a little work with that. Get that in there. And we're just gonna get some good old RC talk, man. Y'all know how we do. It's mad. What up with you boys? Never see him online anymore. Hey man, he got a new job, Mr. Man. He worked nighttime, man. He worked the night shift, man. So it'd be a little tough on him now, Mr. Man. Trying to get right, man. Trying to get right, man. Coach D haven't been feeling good. So that's why y'all haven't been seeing them like that. But you know, it'll come back, man. They'll be back. They'll be back sooner or later. They will be back sooner than later. I promise you that. They will be back. Man, don't tell me this thing won't fit. I think I might have it on the wrong way. I think you go that way. Man, I know this thing should fit. Because the 4S, well, the 6S will fit. So I'm hoping this thing fits. All right, let's try to get the screws in. Let's see what it do. Yeah, fellas. Had to bust out me a little live stream right quick, man. They should have sent this bad boy some directions. Here we got 508 RC. What it do, man? What it do? I think I might be going about this the wrong way. I think they might screw from the bottom. Let me look at my AS Outcast right quick. See how these bad boys are screwed in. Oh man, I'm so corny. It go under the bottom. That's why. Okay. Let me see which way is up. Alright, the groove goes up. Oh man. That's why when you're working on a car, it's always better when you have another car that's almost just like it. So that's why I messed up at goes under the bottom, fellas. Hope I didn't strip this screw out. Goes this way. That's why. Alright, yeah. See, now she ended up perfectly. There we go. Burnt myself. So what's up, man? What y'all boy got going, man? We got 4 people. Some people done dropped out and left me. But it's all good. We're gonna keep rocking out anyway, man. Gonna keep rocking out. We almost finished, fellas. We almost finished. And she looks pretty good on there too. Glad I decided to do this little mod. Hey man, I know you are Linda, man. I told you, man. I told you that thing there is, man. That thing is wonderful, man. The DB Pro and the TT Pro, they are both awesome rigs, bro. Awesome rigs. And you see, you just ran it on 2S. Wait till you get that thing on 3S. Wait till you get it on 3S, man. And you get the ripping. There it is. Yeah, man. Wow. I have to do some mods. This wing is different. The wing has. Okay, it's an easy fix though. Nothing a little Dremel won't take care of. Alright fellas, so if y'all do this mod right here, y'all do this to y'all car, put this wing on here. When you put the wheelie bar from the Outcast on here, these 2 little right here, they're gonna be scrubbing your wheelie bar. So you're gonna have to Dremel them down. I'm gonna make sure I'm Dremeling the right ones. Yeah, these 2 right here. The second 2 from the middle, they're gonna have to be Dremeled down or they're gonna rub up against your wheelie bar. So let's grab the Dremel and get to working. You know what? I wish I could just cut it. Wish I could just cut it. Cause that Dremel loud and stuff be everywhere. Can't cheat it, fellas. I got to get the Dremel. Gotta get the loud and correct and dirty. Get your real dirty Dremel. Out to make this work. But we gonna make it work, fellas, cause that's what we do. That's what we do, man. We make it work, man. All right, we locked in. Y'all give me 1 minute, man. Let me go Dremel this out right quick. Let me see. Let me read what you said. 11.3. I wonder when the felony clear bodies will be out. I got one. They already out. I wasn't supposed to tell you that yet. It was a secret. It was a surprise. But yeah, I got one on yesterday. So my body should be ready by the weekend. Should be painted up by the weekend. Painted up and ready to go. Y'all hold tight, man. It's gonna be loud. All right, fellas, let's see what we got. I'll put the drum up later. Still got what, 8 people in there? Still got 8 people in there. We can rock out with that. See what we're looking like now. Oh, now we clear. Now we clear, baby. Just a couple of slight modifications, especially these kind of modifications like this where it really ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't gonna make the car perform any different. With that little wing, you know, with you cutting that plastic off of that wing. So it ain't gonna hurt nothing. So those are pretty good mods to do. All right, so now, as you see, my wheelie bar is on there. My wing is not touching it. Even when I press my wing down, still not touching it because I didn't want it to cut that, put a gash in that plastic, that rubber. So here it is. So finished with that, man. We finished with that, baby. I might as well start on another project. I needed to buy this low-C Super Rock Ray to I need to buy this low-C Super Rock Ray to my new my DX5 Pro. What I'm finding out about some of these newer receivers in some of these cars, man, some of these newer receivers, they really suck. The newer Spectrum receivers, they really suck, man, because I keep having binding issues. I thought it was because it was just my rugged that made me have binding issues. But now I'm seeing it's all Spectrum. It's those receivers, man. Those new receivers, the big ones with the button, with the ABC on them. When you go to bind those to the other Spectrum remotes, they act up, man. They act up. They don't be the same. They don't be the same. So I'm almost at the point now, man. It's kind of rough on me, man. I'm like, dang, Spectrum, like, you know what I'm saying? What's the deal with that? And then when you do get it to bind, like I got my 8S Outcast to bind yesterday, and then I couldn't calibrate it, and then I finally got it to calibrate, and now my steering sucks. My steering don't want to work right. So it's almost, I had to rebind it back to the stock remote just to get it to work right. So I don't know what it is with Spectrum and those doggone receivers, but I'm almost kind of like upset that I spent my money on that DX5 Pro. I should have just saved that money. I should have just got more receivers for my Futaba and just put, because with the money I spent on that, I could have bought almost enough receivers to finish off the fleet. You know what I'm saying? I know I could have got at least about 5 or 6 more receivers for my Spectrum for what I spent on the DX5 remote. So that kind of frustrated me. I was gonna go live last night. And go ahead and put that wheelie bar right there that I just did on last night on live and buying a couple of cars to the Spectrum. But the first car that I was doing, the older receivers from the ones I bought the other day when I was on live, they all work fine. But those newer receivers is the ones that be tripping sometimes. So it kind of had I was out here messing with that so long that I just said, forget it, I ain't gonna go live. So I was just gonna go live last night, but yeah, like I said, man, those things be tripping sometimes. I don't know why they do that, but they do. So y'all just beware. If you got the Rugged or any of the other Spectrum remotes and you go to bind it to your Rugged or your DX5 Pro or any other Spectrum remote that you may have, that it's a chance that you may get it bind, but it may not calibrate. And then once you do get it to calibrate, your turning and your steering is not gonna be the same. Your steering is gonna be just like way off. So just giving you guys a heads up, man. Just giving you guys a heads up that it's a chance that may happen to you, because it definitely happened to me. So beware. That's all I can tell you. Just beware. But it's like most of the time, these older receivers, like what's in here, see this has the older receiver set up in it. The older receiver seems to do pretty well. It doesn't really have that problem, that bind issue problem, or that turning issue. But sometimes these have that issue as well, because Radicano Lexan had that issue with one of these with his DBXLE, the first version of the DBXLE. With these receivers, he couldn't turn, and then once he put the Fly Sky on it, it turned fine. So, like I said, man, y'all just be aware, man. Be aware. Be aware, because it may just happen to you. All right, let's get this bind plug in here. And I hope the 5 cars that I bonded to it the other night, I didn't take any of them outside to test them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping those cars are doing right. The steering is not a problem on those cars. I hope. I must be putting that in wrong, because it don't want to go in. So what's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing? Out here in RC land. How are you? No, I think some batteries. Yeah, I got these smart batteries still in here. Still in here. Get over here. Face that. Let's pull it pretty tight. Let's got him the wrong one. Yep. He goes in the first one. He goes in the second one. There we go. All right, fellas. Let's get this thing going. Get this show on the road. show on the road. And what I need to know is, man, if any of y'all know Armor Boy, what's good? What I really need to know is this binding with this 1.5 and not 1.5. This all right, let me show you what it is. Bind, you got the MS, the 11 MS, 22 MS, or 5.5 MS. What in the world does that actually mean? What does that mean? I really don't know. You gonna bind or what? Bind fail. Wonder why. Frame rate. What does frame rate mean to bind a remote? There we go. Bind it that time. Get them off. Now I don't have reverse, fellas. Don't have reverse, so let's calibrate it. All right, once. See, these ones right here, the old ones, most of the time they work. They work. But those newer ones, they suck. All right, Linden, strip gears, what it do? What's going on? I got 16 in here, man. Y'all done came in here, man. What's happening, fellas? If y'all missed some of y'all missed the Outcast 8S Willie bar. I put the Outcast 8S Willie. I got a new one. I ordered a new one. I put the new one on my Creighton 8S. So now my Creighton 8S has an Outcast 8S Willie bar on it. So now when it Willie with that motor I got, I won't keep scrubbing up my wing. It'll catch that Willie bar. So that's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna get both trucks out and do a Willie contest. See who can Willie the bars. I think the Outcast probably gonna win, but we gonna see. Creighton might shock you. Creighton might surprise you, fellas. Creighton might surprise you. So, like I said, man, these like I was saying, man, these new receivers, man, those new receivers, man, sometimes they perform like trash, man. They perform like trash. Let me see something right quick. I gotta fix that. I ain't even turning the remote. That's the gyro. The receiver ain't down good. So I'm gonna have to pull that up, put some new double side tape under it, because it has a mind of its own right now. So I'm gonna have to get this off of here, get a new piece down. Oh boy, this right here, this car right here is a nice car, but man, it is not for the newbies. It is not a newbie kind of car. This car right here is for people who can work on them. If you can't work on them, these cars right here are tough to have if you can't work on them. Because you gotta take so many screws off just to get to the simplest stuff. You gotta take 96 screws off just to get to anything. If you don't do it that way, you're gonna have to have some nice skinny hands, skinny small hands to do some of this stuff you have to do this car. See, I'm just making it do so I won't have to take, so you know, not trying to take all this stuff off. So right now I'm just making it work. Making it work. All right, now we gotta get this. I got some good 3M tape. What did I do with it? We got some really good 3M. Here we go. This right here is that never come off. Never come up right here. I was wondering why the last time I drove this car. Matter of fact, when I swapped those wheels out on this car and I drove it, it seemed like I turned the ABC all the way off, but it still kept seeming like it was taking over. And now I see why it was taking over. It was taking over because the receiver wasn't mounted down. The ABC receivers, fellas, for the people who don't know, I know the majority of y'all know this, but the ABC receivers, fellas, they must be double-sided tape or Velcroed or twist tie, whatever. They gotta be down solid. They can't move because if they move, it's gonna automatically make the wheels move. So I know the majority of y'all already knew that, but for the ones who didn't know, now you know. You have to make sure that your receiver is down. Not partially down, not moving a little bit. It has to be all the way down. Because if it's not all the way down, your car's gonna drive like trash. You're gonna be wondering why. Let's get this superpower stuff on here. Beast Mode RC gave me these. I don't know where he got them from, but these things are super duper powerful. All right, he's down now. I bet he don't come back off. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Let's see who else in here. Anybody got some questions, man? Ask away. Let's go. We got Shade Tree RC. What it do? General Hobbies. What it do? I like the double tape. Yes, sir. The double side tape, man. That's where it's at, man. You gotta get some good kind though. Like the kind from the hobby shop is pretty cool, but the kind from the hobby shop, it ain't really for heavy duty kind of jobs. It's for small stuff, you know, little things. But if you get something that specializes in that kind of stuff, like you get something off Amazon or go to a Home Depot and get something, them kind of double side tape there ain't coming off. That's what I like. Oh, okay, when I bought my DX5 Rugged, they said in the instructions only 2 side tape. Oh, okay. Man, I thought you was gonna give me some pointers on why my doggone thing won't steer. You said, cap is fitting to be plain addicted. Why Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like if I who's that? General. If I fly that thing, General, and I land it well and I don't break it, I already know I'm gonna be turned out. I already know I'm gonna be turned out, bro. I already know. If I fly it well and I don't on my first landing, I don't break, even if it's a crash landing, but it don't break, and I'm able to put it back out in the air again without having to repair it, I know I'm gonna be with it. But I know if I break it on the first run and I have to do some major repairs to it, it's gonna kind of deter me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to go, I like to go. I like to go for it, man. I really do. But let's crank this up again. Let me name this model right quick. Yeah, man, I really like to go for it, man. But I think I'm gonna put it in the air this weekend, man. Hopefully, the place where I'm choosing to go, is really big enough. When I was just watching that other show on, with Tony from CCXRC, and he was on there with that pilot guy. I kind of was like, the way he was saying, I need to get with a club and all that kind of stuff. I kind of was thinking like the place I'm gonna fly at may not be big enough. But I'm tired of waiting, man. I'm gonna go for it anyway. So regardless of where I'm at, hell, I could be right outside the front of my house. I'm putting it in the air this weekend. You better believe it. It's going in the air this weekend. No if and buts and maybes. So. Yep, it's definitely going in the air this weekend. So y'all wish me the best, man. You know I gotta record it. Yep. Hold on, fellas. I'm gonna be right with y'all. Let me just get this in here. Right quick, get this name in here. Almost, fellas. Take this one letter out and we'll be good. All right, super rock. All right, fellas. Let's see. See what she gonna do. I think I'm having that turning issue. All right. I'm gonna take her outside and test her out in a few. When we get off the stream, take her outside and test her to see how her turning is, fellas. See if her turning didn't went away like it doing on my other ones. Who else I got in here? What's up, RC Daniel 305? What it do, fam? I snuck one in tonight, 305. I snuck one in tonight, man. Did y'all watch? What's up, Rocky? Did y'all see JT's live stream earlier? It was nice, man. He went on for a long time. He did a little night run with his X Max. It was a cool little video, man. washed it. It was pretty good, pretty good. But yeah, man. Guru, what it do? Guru, what it do? James Turner, what it do? Fellas, what's a good small? What's a good small truck too? A Granite, a 3S Granite is awesome. 3S Granite is awesome to practice with because it's pretty durable. So you can practice, and then once you get the hang of it, you can go kind of hard with it without breaking it. And it's fairly priced. It's awesomely priced compared to everything else on the market. So I say go with a 3S Granite, Turner. I say go with a 3S Granite, bro. A 3S Granite or a 3S Big Rock or even a 3S Sentinel. Anything else is gonna be the price. The price don't fit the bill, if you know what I mean. Who the hell is that? My door is lit. Hold up, y'all. Hold on.
Garage, interior, door. Garage, interior, door.
Okay, man, my bad. I thought I was gonna have to go regulate on somebody, man. That was my wife's computer. Mo said ding dong. I'm like, what in the world is that? I'm spinning at my door. But yeah, Turner, man, 3S get Granite, man. It'll be awesome for a starter. See how fast is the rock ray go? This rock ray hit about 53 or 54 miles per hour, man. This thing ain't playing, man. On ADS, and the power is just crazy, bro. The power on this thing is unbelievable, man. When I say it's unbelievable, unbelievable. But it's another one of those cars though. You have to drive it because you can't just you can't full throttle into the turns and you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff, because it rolls over. And it's a decent jumper if you hit the jumps right. If you don't hit the jumps right, you're not gonna like to jump it. If you don't hit the jumps just perfect, because when it nosedive, you ain't getting it up. When it nosedive, it's gonna hit the ground straight down. It's not gonna come back up. If you jump it wrong and they kick that back end up, and that's what it does a lot, is kick the back end up. And once that back end kicks up, it's not gonna have the wheel spin and the ballooning ability to snatch that front end back up. And so it's not a real good jumper. So that's why a lot of people don't like it. But if you in a rocky area, like an area with poor terrain, this car is gonna rip better than any other car you can think of. This car and the Super Ray, they're gonna rip better than any other car you can think of in bad terrain. This ain't nothing but a big laser nut. That's all it is. Just like the Forest laser nut, this is a bigger version of the laser nut. The articulation, man, look at the articulation. Look how far the wheel go up to the side of the car. So it's just boom, 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 boom. It's taking all terrains. It's a monster. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere with rocks and like places that you would be scared to run certain cars because of the rocky terrain, this car gonna soak it up, bro. It's gonna soak every bit of it up. I do think it's overpriced. I think they jacked the price up like that because it can run AS. But I do think it's overpriced. I would say this is $650. This would be what you want. You know what I'm saying? At $800, it's a little steep. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're looking at the size of the X-Max, the size of the Creighton, the size of the Outcast, the way they sit up, the way they look like monster trucks. This is not a small rig. It looks small, But I put this next to the Outcast. Lengthwise, they're gonna be the same. The Outcast gonna have it on width, but lengthwise, they're gonna be the same. When I put it next to a X Max, the only thing gonna be bigger on the X Max is just gonna sit up higher. You know what I'm saying? So this is a big rig. Don't think it's small. Let me see. Got that rock rate. Don't give issues with the steering servo. No, mine didn't. Mine didn't give me issues with the steering servo. This gives me issues with steering. Spectral remotes. They give. I don't know what it is about some of them receivers. Like I said, I've said 100 times. But for some reason, when I buy into this, a lot of times, with some of the cars they buy and they be perfect. But a lot of the cars I buy into this, I can't calibrate, and my steering to one way is always just horrible. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know where that comes from, but it does happen. So look, hold tight, fellas. I'm gonna go outside right quick, and I'm gonna test it. I got y'all on my tablet, so I can't bring that. It's gonna be too big. I'm gonna go outside right quick and test it. Just give me about 2 minutes. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm gonna go outside and see did it affect my turning, and I'm gonna come back and let y'all know if it affected my turning or not. Hopefully it didn't, but I will be letting y'all know. So give me about 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, and I'll be right back. fellas. I'm back. I'm back. Give me 1 second. My bad, fellas. But I'm back. And guess what? Guess what, fellas? It's working fine. It's working fine, dog. It's working fine, man. It is working up to par. So we good on this one. We good on this one. Whew, that feel good though. Fellas, to be honest, I really forgot y'all serious. Because I was out there enjoying myself. I was out there enjoying myself, fellas. I really was. Got the lights, front and back, the brake lights and the front lights, so it's easy to see in the dark. I was out there enjoying that. That was cool. So, glad I got that one on point. So next, which one I'm gonna do next? I did the infraction already. I did the, I don't know which one I'm gonna do next. I'm scared to do the crating because it got that stupid receiver in there. It got that stupid receiver in there, bro. So I'm really scared to do the crating, but I'm gonna have to do them eventually. Because I'm gonna be getting rid of that rugged real soon. So I'm gonna have to do it. But yeah, man, what y'all talking about in there now? Let me see. You got anybody new in here? Bitcoin GTR, what it do, bruh? What it do? My boy got that rock ray. It's so heavy. It's heavy, bro. The front end is a weak link to that truck. Yeah, well, the only problem I had with it was my shocks. My shocks had one of my shock caps came off at the bottom. It came out at the bottom, and it leaked shock fluid all over the place. Got all in the chassis. It got everywhere. Make sure it didn't happen again. No, it didn't happen again. But that's the only issue that I've ever had. But I can say there's a lot of people that get those RPM I'm gonna show it to you when I turn the truck over. But they get them from T-Bone because they are exposed. This little thing on the top is exposed. So when the truck rolls over, it has the tendency to lay on them when the truck rolls over. So that could be what you're speaking on. Now this is what I dislike. This is the only thing that I dislike about the Super Baja Ray and the Super Rock Ray. Is this bottom loading battery tray. I wish they would have just did like a DBXLE thing and just flip up and you can just drop the batteries in, because this right here is a headache. This is the only thing about this truck that I dislike. See, you see how hard it is for me to get these batteries, just to get it unplugged, let alone get it out of the truck. Okay, what is the gap? You have your own show now. Nice. Beetle Bailey, what it do? I ain't, we still gonna rock out, man. I'm just, filling in for right now. We still gonna rock out. Just, Coach, True, like I said earlier, True started a new job, man. So he working at night. So, he's working all night, sleep during the day. You know what I'm saying? Just like we work all day, sleep during the night. So he's not able to get on as much. And then Coach D has been sick. So he's not able to get on as much either. Let's see. Spent like 5K. Okay, let me show it. Spent like 5K on this ALX build so far. Good God, Bitcoin. 5 grand ain't running yet. 5 grand, I have like 9 cars for 5 stacks. Man, this thing is crazy, bro. It's like it's almost stuck. I can't even get this guy out. Take my batteries out. Like I said, this is the only thing about this rig that I don't like. And it's how you put these batteries in, how you pull the batteries in and out. It sucks. Come on. There we go. Good grief. I guess because I had it closed for so long with the batteries in it, kind of got some. I'm gonna have to spray some WD-40 on that. Let me see what else y'all saying. Oh, Bitcoin talking at 305. Yeah, fellas. Hey, man, we got a epic weekend coming up this weekend for the holidays, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. So I'm gonna put out some real good content this weekend, man. So really, really, really good content coming this weekend. This thing don't even want to come up, fellas. Good grief. I want to puncture my batteries. It gotta be some dirt and got in there. Good God Almighty. Oh, I see. From that leaky shock. That shock that was leaking. That's why it was like that. It's just all wet down here. My batteries are wet and everything. That sucks. Yeah, this is the only sucky part about the Super Baja Ray and the Super Rock Ray is these battery trays. Because when I say they suck, they suck. They're pretty big. They can accommodate some decent sized batteries. Because it runs 8S, so you know most 4S batteries are gonna be decent sized anyway. But how you put them in and how you take them out sucks. Y'all see this struggle. This is a struggle. Alright, well I got it upside down. I'm gonna wipe out some of this shock oil. So we won't have that problem again. I'm ready to run it. I may even run it this weekend. It's been a while since I brought it out. So I may even run it this weekend, man. But it's a good truck, man. It's a good truck. It's a good truck. It's well built. It's well built. It has good build quality. That's one thing I like about it. But that's, that's most Losi's though. All the Losi's I had, the only Losi I had that I felt that really wasn't up to par was that Tenacity short course truck, the one before the new one. That one I felt almost like a Traxxas. Motor would run high, shock caps popping off all the time. This needed to be upgraded, that needed to be upgraded. But other than that, every other Losi I've owned is pretty cool. Work that a little bit. Alright, now you coming up. There we go. That's how you supposed to go right there, Mr. Losi. All right, we done with him. He's back, but big. Big. Got juices and berries all over my batteries. These some of my Spectrum guys too. They've been sitting in there for a long time. They wasn't plugged up, but they've been sitting in there since I broke since the shop broke. That's been probably about a month ago. Yeah, man, what y'all talking about in there? Let me see. Wow, look at that room full of RCs. Nice, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey man, you gotta make do with what you got, Kaiser. I hope I said your name right. You gotta make do with what you have, man. You gotta make do with what you have. Gotta make do with what you have. I'm in the garage, man. This is a garage. That's a garage. That's why it seems spacious, because it's a double side garage, so it's pretty big. But yeah, man. Gotta make do with what you have, man. Make do with what you have. Cause that's what I do. I used at my old house. I was inside the house, so I'm sitting in the AC. AC in the summertime and heat in the wintertime. But out here in the garage, you just got however it feel outside. That's how it's gonna feel in here. So yeah, but other than that, man, it's pretty cool. I wanna do my felony right quick, but I just got a funny feeling that same crappy receiver that doing is gonna act up. You know what I can try though? I can try the Mojave. I'm gonna be pissed if my Mojave don't turn right though, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Try it anyway. Cause this is one of my favorite rigs. By the way, it's dirty right now, but this is the Mojave 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Just the new one. Just the new one. Sent personally to me. I'm the only one got one of these. Just mess around with y'all, man. Just mess around with ya. I can do it on 4S. 4S. Alrighty, let's get this thing binded. Get this battery tray open. So what's good with y'all fellas, man? Give me a shaking my smash the like button, fellas. Yeah, I appreciate that, Bitcoin. Yeah, man, y'all smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. Don't be scared. It ain't gonna bite you. The like button ain't gonna bite you. The phone patrol ain't gonna get mad at you if you hit the like button, man. If they try to get mad at you, so tell them come see me. Tell them come see the Gopster. The phone patrol get mad at you for hitting that like button. Yeah, man. So what y'all boys, man? Hey, man. From what I hear, I don't know how true it is, but in a couple of weeks, we're supposed to be getting a couple of more new RCs. Supposed to be getting a couple of more new RCs in a couple of weeks. So y'all boys, for everybody who wanted a limitless, an infraction or oh yes, this got the old one in it. Yes, this gonna work perfectly. For all y'all fellas who didn't get who wanted a felony and wasn't able to get one, and wanted an infraction and wasn't able to get one, supposed to be something new dropping in a couple of weeks. My source didn't tell me what brand. He kind of hinted on a little bit, but I don't want to steer y'all in the wrong direction. But from what I hear, supposed to be a couple new ones coming out, not more than one, from more than one company. So y'all boy, stay tuned, man, for all the people who couldn't get the felony and the infraction and the out at ALS Outcast. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Save up your little coins, man. Save up your coins. Save up your coins. Better ain't hooked up. Save up your coins, baby. Stack your chips. And I think our buddies from Arm gonna come out with something too in a few more weeks. I think they gonna try to get on, cause they got like what they got. A lot of people still trying to get felonies. A lot of people still trying to get infractions. So I think they kind of bagged up with those, and then they still haven't fully released the whole 3S line yet either. They still haven't fully released the full 3S line yet. So I think they gonna, they taking just a little bit of time off, and then they gonna, I think they gonna come back with a bang though. To be honest, they gonna come back with a bang. Get it by? Yeah. All right, my throttle need to be, is my turning straight, my throttle need to be reversed. I think. All right, now we need to calibrate. Yeah, there it is. See what we got, fellas. Cooking with grease, baby. It worked. See, that's the old receiver. That old, what is it? The SR 6000. They work. All they know how to do is work. They put a piece of double side tape up under here. That old receiver, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That old receiver works. It works. All they know how to do is just work. That's it. Beast Mode, if you're watching, I need some more of this tape, man. You can send me the link, man, where I can get it myself. Need some more of this double side tape, man. This stuff here is amazing. Let me see what y'all talking about in here. Y'all talking about the house. 305. Do you know what Mojave Cap said? Maybe dropping the EXP. Oh, they gonna drop the EXP. Ain't no maybe. They gonna drop the EXP. And it's gonna be the same like the Creighton. You're gonna have a beefier, you're gonna have a better chassis, you're gonna have better braces, better shock towers. You're gonna probably have fatter shock, more durable shock. You're probably going to have a couple more chassis braces added in there. Um, it's gonna be subtle changes. They may even do a diff change, like how they did for the Creighton. They may even do a diff change. A lot of people don't want the diff change, but you know what I'm saying? It's armor, bro. They messed up one time. They ain't gonna keep on messing up. That little diff issue that they had with the Creighton, they gonna fix that on the Mojave EXP. And they coming out with an EXP Creighton 1/5 scale. They call it a Creighton right now. I think the name is gonna change by the time it hit the market. They calling it a Creighton right now, but it's gonna be a 1/5 scale short course truck as well. So don't forget about that. Yeah, definitely don't forget about that. It's gonna be a 1/5 scale Creighton as well. Short course truck is gonna be an EXB roller. So it's probably gonna be the chassis size probably gonna be the same. It's probably gonna be the same chassis that's on the it's probably gonna end up being the same chassis that's on uh the same chassis that's on the it's probably gonna be the same chassis that's on the 8S Creighton. It's probably gonna be that same chassis that's on the 8S Creighton and with some shorter A-arms. That's what I'm thinking. Same chassis from the 8S Creighton, shorter A-arms, and that thing gonna be a monster. That's what I'm saving one of my my 2028 models. I'm saving one of my 2028 models just for that. Yep, I'm saving one of my Capsule 2028 models in ESCs. I'm saving it just for that car. Cause I was gonna get a 5T and go brushless with the 5T. Put a 300 amp ESC and run that 2028 and you know what I'm saying, run a 12S. But when they announced, when they leaked those pictures of that Creighton, of that short course truck, 1/5 scale short course truck EXB roller, once they leaked those pictures, I was in, bro. I said no more 5T. No more 5T. Somebody asked me something. What spectral receivers are you referring to? That's trash. Those new ones, the new big one, they in the 8S Outcast, they in the 8S Creighton, they're in the DBXLE 2.0, they're in the Tenacities. It's a big long one. It's about this long and it has the button on the end. You don't need a bind plug. It has a button on it. I think they're the SR6100. I think they're the SR6100. The old one is the SR6000, the one that you still gotta put the bind plug in. But the newer ones is the SR61. That's the only one with the ABC for cars, is the 61. If you get anything under the 61, if you get the 5-channel, the 4-channel, or the 3-channel, they all don't have ABC, but they don't have issues because I'm running those in a lot of my other cars. Like I'm running it in my Outcast, I'm running it in my a couple of other cars that I'm running that smaller receiver in, that SR, like the SR212 and the SR1512 or something like that. Those, they work awesome. Because they don't have gyro. So you just hit the button on those, they bind in, bloop. They don't have no turning issues or nothing. It's just those big ones, the ones that's coming in stock on a lot of these newer cars. They garbage, bro. They garbage. I had the same issue with my DB Pro. I had to take it out and send it back and get a new one. My DBXLE 2.0, I had to take it out, send it back and get a new one. My Creighton 8S, I had to do the same thing. And what I did for my DBXLE, I didn't even put the big one that they gave me. I didn't even put that back. I ended up giving that to somebody. The big new one, the 6100 that they gave me, I didn't even put one of those in my DBXLE. I put the little small, the little 3-channel receiver in there, and it's working fine. But yeah, James, I believe is a 10th scale. EXP Mojave. No, it's not the 10th scale. That's what we all thought. Heat. That's what we all thought. Heat. But the last leak says 1/7 scale Mojave EXB roller. It's 1/7. We all thought it was 1/10, but it's not. It's gonna be 1/7. Yes, sir. Save your beans, RC Daniel. Save your bread, bro. Save your little cheese. Save your ends. Save your dividends. Cause it's more stuff coming out. Oh, 2.0. This right here coming out. Super Baja Ray. They refreshing the Super Baja Ray. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of changes. I think it's gonna be more aesthetic. It's gonna be, to make it look a little more scale. They're gonna change to that king body. Um, but that thing there is nice. Matter of fact, RC Daniel, when the new one come out, that one is gonna be on the sale shelf. So save your bread, baby. Save your gaffles. Save your ends. But yeah, man. No problem, 305. But I got 305. I'll send you the picture, bro. If I was on StreamYard, I'll pull it up and let y'all see it. 305. When I get off, I'll send you the picture of the last thing that leaked out by mistake. I'm gonna send you a picture of it because I got it in my phone. Well, it's in my other phone, but I got it, so I'll send it to you. Let you see what it's saying. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through tonight, though, man. I know there was a lot going on YouTube tonight, man. Y'all chose to come rock with me, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, man. I hope they fix the battery tray too, but I doubt it, bro. I doubt it, dog. I doubt it, dog. I doubt it. I think they trying to make this stuff like how Traxxas got a certain thing, and Arm got a certain thing, and Team Associated got a certain way, and you know what I'm saying. I think they trying to have their own little way because they batteries fit perfectly. You know what I'm saying? They 5,000 milliamp batteries fit perfectly in there. But if you try to get like my Floria 5000s 4S, they not gonna fit in here. My Awamfi 4S 5,000 milliamps, they not gonna fit in here. They gonna be too fat. They ain't gonna fit down in the hole. But they batteries fit in there perfectly, no problem. They slide right on in. But it's still a bad design though. The design is a flawed design, I think, if you ask me. Okay, what's up, fam? California, what? Dylan, cause I spit hot fire. What's up, bro? God, do you see them RC coupons? No, I don't see any RC coupons. In most places that have RC coupons, is mostly on like accessories, bro. Cause like when you look on Tile Hobby, they have coupons, but then they'll say, and then when you go to all the cars, it say, but this manufacturer don't take coupons, but you can go and get like a servo or a shock or something like that, and then they'll take the coupon. But yeah. Yeah, come on, cuzzo. You fan, bro. Of course we go. Tune in. I appreciate that 305. I appreciate that, baby. Baja Ray 4S or Simpson 3S. I don't know they had a Baja Ray 4S. They got a Baja Ray 4S? I thought the small Baja Ray was only 3S. And if you bashing, even if the small Baja Ray is a 4S, even if it's a 5S, if it's 1/10 scale and you bashing, you want to go with the Simpson. You want to go with the Simpson, bro. Simpson gonna be faster than the Baja Ray. The Simpson is gonna be more like a basher. You know what I'm saying? The Baja Ray is more like a real scale type desert truck. So it handles and drives like a scale type desert truck. You know what I'm saying? Like Okay, if you out right and you driving, you at the sand dunes, and it's you know how the sand dunes sometimes have little waves like this right here, and the sand dunes look like somebody waves in their hair. You gonna have more fun with this, or the super rock ray. You gonna have more fun with this. But all other terrains, you gonna have more fun with this because it got the rear, it got the independent suspension, and it got diffs. It got diffs front, middle, and rear, and ain't none of them locked. So it actually performs like a normal truck or a short course truck, and not a desert truck. The handling is totally different from a desert truck. The Mojave, you can smash out, whip it, and roll over. And when you roll over, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna say bloop, bloop, and roll right back on his feet. The Super Baja Ray and the UDR, most of the time when they roll, you have to go fetch. You have to go get it and flip it over because those trucks are not meant to run like how a short course truck is meant to run. So, like I said, if you sheer bashing, or even if you racing, you're gonna want to do the Sentinel. You're not gonna want to do the Baja Ray because it's not gonna handle the same. So I hope that helps you out, brother. You see, God, do you think armor will ever step in the laser nut class? No, I don't. Just I mean, Jason. When we interviewed Jason, he basically said a lot without saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you really like, if you go back and you look at the interview on True Wars RC channel we did with Jason Deere of Armor, he basically said the only realm that they would be possibly looking into would be boats. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to certain kind of cars, certain kind of this, certain kind of that, they don't look into. They're not gonna get that kind of stuff because the company has Horizon Hobby picked up other brands, and they have other brands that need to make money as well. So they're not gonna just be able to take all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be able to do it. Like right now, if they would come to Horizon with a model that's similar to the laser nut, Horizon gonna say no, we can't make that. We got to sell the laser nut. We are a family now, so we can't step on each other's toes. He said that with crawlers. He said it would never be an armor crawler. He also said that with race cars. He said, I mean, with like race kits. He said that Losi got the race kit game on lock. So why would we basically why if we try even if we try to make a race kit, they're not gonna push it through. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna come to fruition because of, you know what I'm saying? That we live. Yeah, we live, Vega. We live, Vega. Come on, bro. You my brother, man. You supposed to be the first one on here, bro. You supposed to been waiting in the waiting room before I got on the check, bro. What you talking about? Yeah, so it's certain things, man, we just not gonna see from on, bro. We not gonna see it. Like some of the stuff we'll see, like he was talking about rally cars. I think at some point, Armor is gonna make a rally car. I do think at some point, Armor is going to make a rally car. And I think at some point they will make something for like Deserty, like how they had that Raider. You know what I'm saying? I think at some point they may revisit that Raider. It might not be for a few years, but I think at some point they're gonna revisit that Raider. But as far as like something that's a real desert buggy like the Laser Nut, I don't see it. Crazy, baby. Yeah, man, but yeah, I really don't see it, but I hope they do though, man. I wish they come out with everything, man. I wish they had freedom. And that's one thing about Hobbyco. See, at Hobbyco, they were the top brand at Hobbyco. You know what I'm saying? They was Hobbyco's. At first it used to be like Team Associated, and they used to. I mean, who else Hobbyco had? Axial. You know what I'm saying? They had the reins for a long time with their crawlers and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the last maybe like 4 or 5 years of Hobbyco, it was all about armor, bro. It's all about armor, dog. It was all about armor. And then back then they could just come up what they wanted to, it's gonna pass because Hobbyco needed to make money. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different now that they done got with another bigger company, and the company is basically Losi. You know what I'm saying? It's Horizon, but Horizon gonna push Losi before they push anything else. But I will say this: I can see that Losi is taking a back seat to Armor right now too. They know Armor is making great products, so they're taking a back seat to Armor right now. They letting Armor make all the money they can because we talked about this yesterday or the day before yesterday. Last time I was on the chat on here, we talked about this. We said Losi don't have no 1/8 scale bashers, none. They don't have no 1/8 scale bashers. They don't have no buggy, no truggy, no none of that. With RTR 8 scale bashers. They discontinued the 3XLE and that Losi 8 RTR buggy. They discontinued both of those. Losi only got 10 scales and 6 scales and up, 5th scales. That's electric. Now they got some gas 8 scales and gas, gas buggy and truggy 8 scale. But that's it. They don't have no monster truck point blank period. No scale monster truck that's out right now. Name me a Losi monster truck that's out right now. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. They don't have none. You know what I'm saying? And right now, there's no need for them to come out with any right now. You know why? Because Armor's killing the game. So why stop Armor from making their money? Because you still, as you own Armor, so you still gonna make plenty of money too. Then you put spectral stuff in the cars, and you know they charge the Armor. That's why the Armor prices went up because of the spectral stuff that they put in the cars. They gotta pay for that spectral stuff. So I don't think Losi is pressed at all to make a 1/8 scale basher or a monster truck right now. I don't think they pressed for it because Armor is doing so well. But as a business, if you was a business, you would think the same way. You know what I'm saying? You would. I know I would think the same way. I would like, man, it ain't no need for me rushing to using my materials, and it is a chance that I put something out and it still don't sell as well as Armor. I'm just gonna sit back and just make this money. And when they slow down, then I might drop something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping that some of this new stuff that I heard is coming out. I hope some of it is Losi. I hope Losi come out with the 4XLE. I'm sorry, I know y'all keep seeing me like this, and I got a big old bump on my neck, and I think it bust. It hurt. Yeah, I hope they come out with the 4XLE. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people slept on that 3XLE. But I think the people slept on it because when it first came out, it was so expensive. When it first came out, it was like $729, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty steep. I mean, it's a nice truck, but $729 was steep. But then once they start having some diff problems, then they drop the price down to $500 or $599 or $499. I think $499, I want to say. But by that time, people weren't really getting it because Armor had dropped the V5s. I mean the V4s. Armor had just dropped the V4s. So a lot of people was like, man, I'm gonna get this Armor. So yeah. All right, let's get back to y'all. What's a good motor upgrade for the Outcast 8S? You can go. Me personally, if I could pick. See, right now I got a 2020. I got an extra 2028. So if I were to change my motor, I wouldn't go buy another motor, and I got a 2028 sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. But if I could just pick whatever one I want, I would say go with the 1100 kV Hobby Wing Max 5 combo. With the 1100 kV motor, the Max 5 200 amp ESC, and I would put like a 42 pin on there. As you know, when you get that motor, that motor with the 8mm shaft on the end, because the Armor, the Outcast comes stock with a 5mm shaft on that 1250 kV. So I'll get 1100 kV, get a motor mount from PPS, they're only $40. I will put a 42 pin in there, and I'll go for it. That's what I would do, because that's what I'm running in my Creighton. And my Creighton is a monster. I'm running a Hot Wing Max 8. I'm running an 1100 kV motor. I'm running the PPS motor mount, and I'm running. I think I'm running a 39. I'm running a. I don't think I'm running up but a 29. I'm running a 30. I think I'm running a 30, a 32 pinion. And it's a monster, man. I probably can hit about 56, 57 miles per hour off road. Off road, I probably can hit about 56. So, yeah. But that's what I would go with. I would go with the hobby wing. I would go with the hobby wing. I wouldn't go with the castle stuff. I go with the hobby wing. Let me see. Do you think one will ever still? Okay, you already read that one. That's a fact, bro. Oh, okay. You think armor dropping a something new this Thursday? I don't know. I don't know the exact date, Vega. But what I did hear is a few things, and I don't even know if it's armor because the guy didn't tell me. But he was just like, it's a few companies that dropping some stuff within the next week or two. So I was like, okay, cool. Because he was telling me, because we were talking about cars, and I was like, I'm gonna go get this laser nut, and hopefully the Big Rock will be here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Big Rock crew cab, V2 or V3, whatever V it is. And he was like, get the Big Rock, but he was like, you might want to hold up on the laser nut because it's some more cars coming, unless you plan on getting them all. I was like, shit, I plan on getting them all, so it really don't matter. But he was like, yeah, man, there's some stuff in the pipeline from a few companies. I was like, okay. I think he know, he just didn't want to tell me, but he said he would tell me eventually. But yeah. Let me see. I'm ordering 3S Sensen with now. Gotta get 3S batteries. Are you ordering that new 3S Sensen? I only have 4S and 6S. I hope you ordering the new one, bro. Don't get the old one because the V2's about to come out. So just wait, you know what I'm saying? Just wait a couple days and the those will be out. Don't order that old one, that orange one, or that green one, or that what was the other color? That orange green. They just had orange and green. Don't order neither one of those because they got the new one coming out. RC Sailors, they the only people on YouTube who got one, and they did a video. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope you get that one and not the other one, not the old one. Let me see. James Turner facts. Okay, yeah. You think Armour will be top of the food chain with Traxxas in a couple of more years? I already think Armour is at the top of the food chain, and here's why. A lot of companies would not be giving you new products if it wasn't for Armour, because you just look over time. Look over time. It's only a few companies that upgrade their stuff often, and most of those are race companies. Mugen, they own like MBX9 or something. Team Associated, they own they buggy and truggy number 9. You know what I'm saying? So those guys, they upgrade just basically for racers. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the companies within the last 6 months who doing upgrades now. You think that's because of they needed upgrades? No, that's because of Armour. Techno is finally upgraded. Techno, bro, is upgraded. And that comes directly because of Armour putting out all this new stuff. We got a Haas because of Armour. We got a Max from Traxxas because of Armour. You know what I'm saying? We got, if you ask me, we got a UDR because of Armour. You feel what I'm saying? Even though the UDR dropped before the Mojave did, but I still think those kind of cars, those kind of innovations came because of Armour doing what they doing. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel, man. I feel like they pushing the envelope for everybody right now. And right now they're at the top of the food chain. Because when companies stock up, let's say Tower Hobby stock up and they get everything. They get every car that's in their repertoire. They get some of every car that's in their repertoire. What car is gonna sell out first? Answer me that. What cars are gonna sell out first? Armors are gonna sell out first, and they're gonna sell out way faster than any other car is gonna sell out. You know why? Because they're at the top of the food chain. Go stock your store. Go stock your store right now, full of Traxxases. All of them, from E-Revo to X-Max to JADOs to T-Max to Slayers to Slash to Crawlers to everything. You go stock up with all Traxxas stuff, and then you go stock up with all Armor stuff in your store, and watch what's gonna sell the fastest. All the new people come through the door, they gonna leave out with the Traxxas. All the people that's been in the game for a while, they gonna leave out with Armors. They don't sit around, man. So that lets you know they on the top of the food chain. A lot of people say, "Oh, you just an Armor fanboy." Whatever, say what you want to say. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But one thing about Gap speak facts. You know what I'm saying? Gap ain't you know what I'm saying? I ain't no flexing kind of person. I ain't the kind of person that sit here and try to make something better that I know deep down that's not better. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That's like my Typhon. My Typhon 6s. I got a low seat 8XE right here. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You talking about a $469 RTR, got everything. And you talking about a $600 kit with nothing. Ain't got no motors and no nothing. So by the time you finish with it, you looking at $1,000 rig. Of course that low seat is gonna be better. It's not gonna dash as good as an Armor, but everything else is gonna turn better, it's gonna accelerate better, it's gonna drive better, the shock setup gonna be better, the diff setup gonna be better. Everything. You feel what I'm saying? On 4S, not 6S, on 4S. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was like, so I'm not that kind of person that's gonna just because I like something, I'm gonna automatically make it better than something else. So I ain't the one that's gonna flex, bro. That's not me. But right now, I'm gonna tell you this: top dog is on. Do you think I'm over the top? Okay, you already read that. We should put lights on their trucks, like let's see. Yeah, no, yeah, no, because you notice how Losi bodies is set up. All the cars Losi have with lights, they're either bodies that don't come off, or they're mounted into like bars and chassis and stuff like that. Armor, you would have to if you put it like right here this Mojave. If I put lights in this Mojave, where am I gonna put them? You feel what I'm saying? Where am I gonna put them to make them look nice and stay there? You know what I'm saying? Where am I gonna put them? The Losi, if you look at this Losi, this got a roll cage. So the extra parts of the roll cage, we just gonna screw the lights into them and then put the lights in. But I think that's really just a Losi thing because really it ain't too many other companies doing that. But maybe like Red Cat on a few of their cars. You know what I'm saying? You got some of the crawlers, they got them. But it would be cool though. I ain't gonna front. It would be cool. Like if my felony would have came with some lights and some light buckets, that would have been fly. That would have been fly. But I don't think that's something that's really in their repertoire. I don't think that's something that they really care about. You know what I'm saying? That's just more of a cost. That's what I'm thinking. But they do look nice on Losi cars though. They look nice on Losi cars and they look nice on Traxxas cars too. Because Traxxas has a few cars with lights. Like, well, they got certain models, I would say, that come with lights. So like my Max, I got the my first Max, I got the demo. So mine had lights on it and all that, and it looked pretty nice. My UDR, I got the first version of the UDR, the Fox and the red one, they didn't, the Ridge line or whatever, they didn't come with lights. The second versions of the UDR, when they lost the Fox license or whatever, and they put that blue one out, it came with lights on it. So that's the one I got over there. That's right behind my ear right here. It came with lights on it, and it looked dope. It looked dope. It definitely looked dope. New brushless sensing look faster than the old brushless sensing. About the same. Heat 305. I would say they're about the same. I would say the the BLX had more torque. Because that Sensen is a monster with that BLX in it, bro. It is a straight. It's hard to keep it in a straight line, bro, because it just got so much power. And I think this newer system, the power is a little bit more tamed. It's a little bit more tamed than just crazy raw power. You know what I'm saying? With the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you drive the infraction in a felony. When you drive the stock infraction, it feels different. It feels like it's just the felony feels like that too, but if the felony feels more like it's controlled. You know what I'm saying? It's controlled, like it's just it's a little bit less, it's a little bit tamed. It's tamed a little bit more than the actual infraction. The infraction just like, I just want it, I gotta have it. The felony like, I want it, but I ain't gotta have it right now. You know what I'm saying? If y'all understand where I'm coming from. I agree. Everyone is chasing ain't chasing nobody. They ain't, bro. They ain't. They doing stuff for them. Because if they was chasing, they wouldn't have nothing to chase. They'll just sit back and just collect money, wait on their cars, specialize in that one car, and just keep sitting back, making the same cars, making money. You know what I'm saying? Their innovation, man. I was trying to explain this to some guys in my group. They were trying to tell me how Techno and Losi and all those people are so much more innovative. And I'm like, bro, you're not looking at what innovation is. Innovation is coming up with the new stuff, bro. Whether it works or not, that doesn't mean you're not innovative. You can come up with the best idea in the world and put it together and it be innovative, but it won't even go down the street without breaking. That don't mean it's not innovative. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, the innovation that they put in these, they not doing the body color and I'm gonna do the body color, I'm gonna add an extra bar and we're gonna call it the V4 or the V5. They're not doing it. When they going in and revamping, they revamping. They changing more than just some of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the EXB, the rear dips and all that stuff is different. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just pull the V4 stuff off of the V4 crate and slap them in the EXB. It don't work. You know what I'm saying? Just like we did do with the felony. The felony is the diffs in the back is different. That's how the felony can hit. The felony hits 62 miles per hour on a 16-tooth pinion. The stock infraction, I don't know about the V2 because I don't own it, but the V1 infraction is only going to hit about 61, 62, and they got an 18-tooth pinion. So you do the math, two less teeth, but it still go the same speed. So just imagine if you put an infraction right next to a felony, and then you put the same pinion on both of them. You put an 18 tooth on a felony, it's gonna leave the infraction. It's gonna leave the infraction because you probably gonna be hitting 67, 68 miles per hour. So you ride out. But that's innovation, man. That's innovation, man. Changing your stuff, making your stuff better every single time, not just changing the body and changing the shocks and calling it a V2, calling it a 2.0. That's how I feel. I love because of the 3S lineup. The 3S lineup is priced awesome. It's priced awesome. It's priced awesome, bro. When you looking at a Haas, how much is the Haas? $479. $479 at the store is $500. $479 at the store is $500. I don't care I don't care what kind of math you want to do. $479 plus tax at the store is $500. The Outcat, the 3S Creighton, the 3S Granite, the 3S Granite, 3S Big Rock, all those are $329. So you right at $350 out the door. Maybe a hair over $350 or a hair under $350. You out the door for a truck that's faster, that's more durable. The only thing better about the Haas is the fact that it has interchangeable parts with all the other tracks and stuff can fit on it. And that's it. The 3S Granite is more durable, it's faster, and it's what, $100 and something cheaper? Makes sense to me. Call me a hater, call me whatever you want to call me, but it just makes sense to me. When you got a Haas that's $479,
Do y'all know how much a 4S Outcast is? Do you know how much a 4S Creighton is brand new? A 4S Creighton brand new is $400, bro. 399 smackaroonies. 399 smackaroonies. And it's a big tip scale. It's still not quite an eighth scale, but it's almost an eighth scale. Hell, they call the cashew an eighth scale, and they damn near the same size as the cashew. So you get a bigger truck, faster truck, more durable truck. Can run bigger batteries for still $100 cheaper, or 70. Let's just say $79 cheaper. It's a no-brainer, man. It's a no-brainer. But you get mad at me and you call me an Armor fanboy. When you compare those apples to those oranges, it don't make sense. But I'm an Armor fanboy. No, that don't make me an Armor fanboy. That makes you a Traxxas fanboy. That makes you a Traxxas fanboy. But I'm not talking about nobody specific, man. I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to take shots at nobody. I'm not talking about nobody in specific. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking real stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking real stuff. And me personally, I like to do what makes sense. I bought a Max. You know what I'm saying? The Max made sense to me. I think the Max should have came with the wide kit for the price that it was. But even though it didn't, I didn't feel bad about that purchase at all. You know what I'm saying? If I would have bought a Haas, it would be strictly for views. That's the only reason that I would get a Haas. It would just be strictly for views. Because I had a Rustler. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing but an upgraded Rustler. Everybody keeps saying it's a Stampede, man. It's not really a Stampede, man. It's similar to a Stampede, but it's more similar to a Rustler. If you put them new sledgehammer wheels on that Rustler and put it next to that Haas, you would not be able to tell the difference. Until you flip the chassis over and you see the couple of little braces and stuff that's different, and the way the servo's sitting there is a little different. And you know what I'm saying? The honeycomb shape on the inside of the chassis is a little different. But other than that, it's a Rustler, bro. Let me see. Lights don't work for the 6-inch armors. Them joints are to break all the time. Tracks is just everything from those plays. They do. And look, man, I'm not taking nothing from Traxxas, man. Traxxas is a good company, bro. I own Traxxas. I got a Traxxas boat. I had 2 Maxes. I just finally sold one a couple days ago. I had 2 Maxes. I got 2 X Maxes. I got a UDR. I got a E-Revo, and I like them all. I like them all, bro. I like them all. But at the end of the day, I have to call spades. And some stuff is just not a smart purchase. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a smart purchase. Oh, I have an X01 as well. And I got my X01 late. I got my X01 after I already had an infraction and a limitless. But I still got me an X01. And I like the cars, bro. I like the cars. I really do like the cars. Yeah, he did 305. I seen it. I watched it early. But yeah, I like Traxxas cars, man. But that don't mean I gotta rock with their shenanigans. That don't mean I have to put up, I have to sit back. I paid this for my money. They didn't give me nothing free. I paid for everything with my own money. So I have the right to say whatever I want to say about the car. Because I paid for all mine. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody give me nothing. I ain't gotta fake it. I ain't gotta try to boost no company up just so they can send me free stuff. I don't have to do that. Because anything I want, if I want it bad enough, I'm gonna go get it, bro. Because I'm just a go get it kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can be honest. You know what I mean? I can be honest and just call spades. And if a lot of people would start critiquing Traxxas, the way that they do Armor, the way that they do other companies, and not letting them get away with doing them any kind of way, then Traxxas won't have a choice but to stop doing little silly stuff like a Haas. You feel what I'm saying? Put a Max out when you put the Max out, you already got the wide kit in production. Within a month of you dropping the Max, now you got a wide kit. And you didn't say, okay, I got a wide kit, or we finna come out with a wide kit in a few days. Just let us make them and whatever. Out the blue pile wide kits. When we already know that when you put stuff into production, it takes what they say 18 to 24 months before it comes to the market. Come on, bro. So that means you already had the wide kit. Come on, bro. Talk to me now, man. Come on, I might be born that night, but I wasn't born last night, baby. Am I wrong for these thoughts, fellas? Just tell me. If I'm wrong for these thoughts, put it in the chat and say, man, you're wrong, and I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Yeah, I noticed that too. The stores, the house is $500. Like, what the hell? Yeah. The house is high, bro. The house is high. So you're gonna pay $500 for a 10th scale that run 3S. It got a 2400. It got a 2400 kV motor in it. But you gotta swap the ESC and buy the 4S ESC to run 4S on it. And to be honest, I think when you put 4S in there, you're gonna start tearing stuff up. I might get a house, bro, but it's gonna be strictly just to bring something new to the channel, to get some more people in to watch. That's basically all it's gonna be, bro. Cause that house ain't, I would rather, you know what I would rather get over a house? I would rather just spend that because I seen they got the Slash Ultimate was at my hobby shop for $3.99. I'd rather get the Slash Ultimate, the little green one or the little orange one. I'd rather get that, bro. And y'all know how I feel about Slash. I'd rather get a Slash. I'd rather pay the money for the Slash than pay that money for the house, bro. Yeah, I would, bro. Just being honest. Just being honest. Another car I would not be adding back to my repertoire is a Rustler. I would not be buying another Rustler. I don't care if they come up with the V9. If it looks like that last Rustler and it perform like that last Rustler, VXL 4-wheel drive, you would not see me buying one of them again. No sir. No sirree. I'm sorry, but only Armor, the only company that can get my bread. Call me a fanboy. That what's up, T-Money Packs? I mean, but don't be like that, T-Money man, because there's a lot of other companies out here that's got nice cars, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you step into the race world, when you step into the Serpents, man, them Serpents are freaking awesome, bro. The Kia shows are pretty good. The RTRs are pretty good. They just need a little tweaking. But when you do little fine tweaks, their prices, they overpriced too. Because they jack their prices up pretty high. But when you tweak those Kia shows slightly, they are awesome cars. You know what I'm saying? They're awesome cars to have. The Corrales cars, the Team Corrales cars are really good cars, bro. They're really, really good cars. They're not super duper bashers. You can't rich duper bash them. You can't RC duper 81 them. But they are pretty good cars. You know what I'm saying? I can go even further. Let me see. The Losis. The Losi cars, man. Losi cars are good cars, bro. They're good cars, man. They're good cars. And the one car that still reigns as the king of all RCs, that guy right there, the X-Max, man. The X-Max is, if you don't have no other Traxxas, none, not one, get you an X-Max, bro. Get you an X-Max, because I promise you won't be disappointed. And if you get it and the power and speed ain't enough for you, a couple more $100, put you a Max 5 in there, 800 kV, or put you a Castle Creation 2028 in there with a Monster X ESC or a Max 5 ESC, and you're gonna really love it. And with some mod 1.5 gears, you're gonna really love it. So don't be like that, T-Money bad man. There's a lot of other ones out there that's pretty good, bro. There's a lot of other ones that's pretty good. Yes, sir. 305, real talk all day. can. You can do a lot of things with $500, man. With $500, you can get a 6S Typhoon. And you'll be because they $469. They $10 less. It's a 6S, 1/8 scale buggy that you can get for slightly under 500. But you finna compare that with a Haas? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can get it. You can get the Team Corrali or Python, or you can get the Team Corrali or Chronos. A lot of people let them go for $499. At $500, a little over $500. Way better than a Haas. Hell, the 6S Creighton ain't number 550. You put $50 more with it. You can get you a $60 more with it. You can get you a V4 Creighton 6S, bro, for $550. Bro, you put 100, you put 40 more, 50 more bucks with it at $550. You can get you the max. Why get the Haas? Why get the Haas for $500 and you can get the max for about $550? Come on, bro, that don't make sense. But it makes sense because it makes sense for Traxxas because the people gonna buy it, bro. I guarantee you, the hobby shops they got Haas in. My hobby shop got Haas in yesterday. Yesterday they got Haas in. Well, not yesterday. Yesterday, Monday. Monday they got Haas in, bro. I guarantee you, before the end of next week, they're gonna all be gone. And they got a ton of them in. I guarantee you all of them be gone. I guarantee you all of them Haas be gone, bro. You see, I hate the Rustler. I got an HPI, Axial, Low C, and Team Associated. That's what's up, Alex. Those are all good cars, bro. I wish I could have caught the HPI wave, man. When I was coming into the hobby, HPI was fading off, and I was told not to buy an HPI. It was like, they good cars, but don't buy them because you can't find parts, you can't this, you can't that. But I should have never listened because that's how I got the Nero. Because when I got the Nero, it was almost a sue time. By the time I got the Nero, when I got the Nero a few months later after I got it, they was getting sued. You know what I'm saying? About the Traxxas with the Nero. But I wish I would have got the HPI, because I had a chance to get the Savage Flux XL, which I passed up on. I had a chance to get the Vorza buggy, which I passed up on because of people saying don't get it. But I was able to get the 4S Trophy Flux. I got it, and it's awesome. It's a bad mamma jump, and it only run 4S. It is awesome. Then I got lucky and got a second one for $150 that's ready to run for $150. So now I got two of the Trophy Flux, and I like them both, bro. I'm not getting rid of them, one of those cars. So I wish I could have caught the HPI, but I didn't really catch it. Got facts, but too high for me. Hello, hell. And I've never broke the arm, but it bumped. That's what's up, T-Money Bags. Got, I don't know, RC topic, but Razor. Yeah, it's the no, it's not the Razor, it's the Samsung Fold. No, the Fold is the one that goes this way. It's the Samsung Flip up. Samsung Flip. I'm finna get the Fold though. My wife works for AT&T, man, so I can get them phones. Because I got this and I got the last iPhone, the 11. So she asked me the other day that I want to get the 12. And I was like, nah, because I'm going to get either the, this ain't RC related, bro, but I'm going to hurry up. I'm going to either get the Fold, the new Fold, Samsung Fold 2, because it's the second version. Samsung Fold 2 or the new Microsoft Surface Pro phone. They got a new Microsoft Surface Pro phone, and it's small like a phone, but it opens up to like a little tablet, and it's a phone as well. So I'll be getting one. I'll be grabbing one of those probably by the end of the month. When my little thing come a little closer, my update come a little closer, then I can just pay a little extra and get the new one. All right. Got real. What up? What up? GRC. What it do, my dog? Just lurking in the background, listening. Stay rocking, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. We did drop down to 16 people. So we probably rock out about another couple more minutes, man. We get out of here about 1:15. We get on out of here. Yeah, Alex Devorza, serious. Yeah, man. My partner said got one, bro, and his is raggedy. But man, that thing can fly. He actually beat my infraction one day in a drag race, bro. We was just, messing around or whatever. And we was just drag racing across this big old parking lot. Man, that boy's beat my infraction, bro. I was like, wow. That thing beat my infraction. A buggy with off-road tires, beat up, axle bent in, the wheel, the toe, the camber, and toe all off on it. And man, that thing beat my infraction. I couldn't believe it. And he never let me hear, he never let me live that down. To this day, he still say, "Man, you remember my voice beat your infraction." Yeah, man, that voice was the man. Mr. Poole got run the boat. Oh, it's right here. I'll get it right quick. I'll pick it up for you, let you see it right quick. It's right here. I got the boat and the plane, baby. The boat and the plane. Plane going up this weekend. Tell y'all, I'm flying that guy this weekend. Here go the boat right here. There go the Bizzo Traxxas M41. Wide body. It's pretty cool, man. It's a nice looking boat, man. I want to try to get me some little figurines and put it in there. A couple of chicks with some big booties. Excuse my French, YouTube. I'm just playing. Just a joke. It's a joke. And this is my plane. I was trying to ask the guy on Tony on CCXRC's live stream. He was asking that plane dude questions. I was trying to ask questions, but they never responded to my questions. But here goes my plane, man. My Habu, my E-Flight Habu. So this is going up. This is like a beginner jet. It's a jet. It's a beginner jet. We run 3S and 4S. I'm gonna run it on 3S. Got the safe mode. So I'll be flying this weekend. So I may go live. I may go live again on. I may go tomorrow. So y'all look out for it. I may go tomorrow early, or I may go tomorrow late. But I may go tomorrow. I'm gonna set the camera up in there in front of the flight simulator and talk to y'all while I'm flying the flight simulator. Just get my last day of practicing, because I probably won't get one more day of practicing before I go let it rip. Well, I'll probably get 2 days. I'll probably do tomorrow, and I probably would do Saturday night, the night before I actually go, so it can be fresh on my mind. Probably I'll go Saturday night, so it can be fresh, fly, do the simulator Saturday night as well, so it can be fresh on my mind for when I wake up and get to the field. I can just go for it, bro. I have all my controllers in the right settings, so I won't be having that messed up. Plug that guy up, throttle up, and go. So y'all wish me luck on that. I may even go live, man. If where we at, if my service be good and nice and clear, I may fly live. On Sunday. But it'll be early on Sunday. It'll probably be like 10:30, maybe 11 in the morning. Let me see. Okay, what about that, man? Okay. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. What is this? I ain't never seen that, bro. Okay, yo, God. But I don't know what what they say right now. Do with the plane. I'm fly, bro. I'm fly that guy. I'm fly that guy. What's up, the germ? What it do, my boy? What's going on? That was my next question, Cap. When you gonna fly, bro? Yeah, I'm Sunday, bro. Sunday. Stay tuned, Sunday, bro. I'm gonna put that guy there. I don't care. I'm at the point because I was trying to wait and do it right. You know what I'm saying? Get the pay my little insurance thing and get to the airfield and run it. You know what I'm saying? But the guy was telling me both of the only two flight places that I know of that's close to me. It's some that's like an hour away. I'm not doing all that. But the two that's close to me, the guy was telling me I can only run. I gotta pay my membership. I gotta pay for my insurance little thing, and I can only run when everybody else is running. I'm like, how fun is that? You know what I'm saying, bro? Give me if I'm finna pay you, you gonna give me a gate code or something. I'm gonna come in here and fly when I want to come here. I'm not gonna fly when it's best for you, because when it's best for you may not be best for me. Oh, we gotta fly. We fly on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 2 o'clock. I'm like, man, look, man, I'm not doing it. So I ain't even called to do the back. I was like, whatever. And the other one, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more lenient, but they was kind of the same way, especially when he found that I was a beginner flyer. He was like, yeah, we definitely gotta be out there with you. But I'm like, man, forget all that. So what I'm gonna do, it's a park, man, two big old football fields, man. They don't got no lights, cause it's like I don't know, they just don't got no lights. Man, I'm gonna take the thing off in that parking lot and fly over them football fields and bring it back and land it. I don't care what they say. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm gonna do, bro. So hopefully I can bring it home in one piece. But I know if I bring it home in one piece, within the next week or two, I'm gonna have another plane. I'll have another one, bro. I'll have another plane and I'm gonna upgrade my remote and get a better remote. I already know. Let me see. That's what's the name. Okay. My hobby shop asked me what is this after I took my granite to him for new tires. I should have known better. Nothing but Traxxas was stopped. Yeah, man. That's how I go. That's how I go. See, but Traxxas is like Debo. They like Debo to them other shops, man, because a lot of shops, just being honest, a lot of shops stay open because of Traxxas, bro. You know what I'm saying? My shop, the hobby shop, Stockbridge, Georgia. He's been around for 30 years. You know why he's been around for 30 years? Because of Traxxas, bro. Because of Traxxas. Because it's so easy for him to get parts. He stocked all the parts, everything, bro. Chassis, everything he has Traxxas. If you just go down there and be like, man, I need some stickers for my car. He got Traxxas stickers. Here you go. What car you got? You got the Summit. Okay, I got a whole pack of Summit stickers. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. So Traxxas do a lot, and that's why I say you really can't take it from them, man. Their marketing strategy and the stuff that they've came up with in the past has been awesome. Like, I didn't know, JT told me that they had the first brushless car, the first brushless RTR. The first brushless RTR was Traxxas, bro. So that speaks volumes for them, man. You know what I'm saying? It lets you know that they're a top dog company. What I don't like is the fact that they don't really listen to the people who buy your cars. You know what I'm saying? The people who buy your stuff, you don't really listen. You just put something else out. You put out basically what you want to put out. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many other cars they could have did. It was rumors about the 8SE Revo. If they brought out an 8SE Revo, man, they would kill the game again. They brought out an 8SE Revo with a plastic chassis and some better little shock things that go from the shop for the cantilever shocks, that little rod end or whatever they call it. They came out with some tough one of those, and the Revo 8S would have been awesome, bro. It would have been awesome. If they would have did a 2.0 of the XO1 and just made it much heavier and put a better set of tires on it, it would have been awesome. You know what I'm saying? So it's ways they could have went and made to make history. But the route that they take, they don't, it's like they don't give a damn. just send me that picture of the EXP Mojave. Okay, it's not a picture. It's just the writing. It's just you know how they put something up and they say picture photo coming soon. It's just that, but it's the writing to let you know exactly what it is. It's not an actual picture, but I'll send it to you. As soon as we finish here, I'm gonna go ahead and test this Mojave. And then I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, probably come in and take me a good shower and chill out for a minute. Well, not even chill out, and take a shower and get my other phone. It's on the charger, and I'll send it to you. I got you, 305. What time? Okay, I went past, man. 117, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow night, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to do early. I don't want to do too late, so I'm hopefully don't nobody else go live, and I can get to y'all about 9 o'clock tomorrow, 9:30, and we'll rock out from 9:30 maybe to 11:30. And I'm gonna fly the flight simulator. I'm gonna fly the flight simulator for maybe about 30 or 40 minutes. And then I'll come out here and wrench on some more stuff and we can just RC talk again, bro. So I appreciate y'all coming and rock with me, man. I'll see y'all in a minute, dog. Appreciate everybody coming through. I'm gonna do a roll call right quick. Everybody I see, 305, Shade Tree, Barbecue, Bitcoin, RC Daniel, crazy. I can't say that. I'm sorry, bro. James, who else? That's all who was talking, basically. Alex Fitzpatrick, Dylan. What's up, man? Let me see what else was in here. That's about it. For saying on Team Bago, what it do? Stand up, bro. Lyndon Kelly. T Money Bags. Who else? GRC, salute. That's it. All right, man. I appreciate y'all. In a minute.